Oh, now if there was ever an award for videos that I simply never thought I would be making here on this channel, this particular video would certainly win first prize, for the most obvious of reasons. So apparently board games were created all the way back in the year of 3500 BCE, so unless any of you guys watching right now happen to be around 7,000 years old and were born before the invention of board games, you most definitely know what a board game is and /or have played or heard of at least one kind. Whether you have played chess or whether you have played the Fortnite version of Monopoly, you have played a board game, and whilst it's a world away from the entertainment that our technology provides us with today, we simply cannot fault just how fun board games can actually end up being, depending on who you play them with, of course. But we are steering slightly off track with this current discussion, so back to the task at hand. Roblox are creating a real-life board game, and something that even surprised me in the end is that the image you can see in the thumbnail is absolutely not edited in any way whatsoever. The first time I saw the picture of something supposedly known as Bloxopoly, I truly thought it was fake in some kind of way and that someone had just photoshopped the original Monopoly to look like a fan-made Roblox version of the board game. But after researching for barely even 2 minutes, it turns out that I was super duper wrong, and this very board game we are looking at right now is a real thing that is out there existing as we speak. My very good friends, please make sure to leave a like on this video or you will be forced to play Fortnite Monopoly. And of course, please make sure to subscribe, because like 51% of you are watching this video right now but you are not subscribed. Please, it probably takes less than a second. Okay, take a look at this because it's a very interesting tweet, both with and without context. An official Roblox board game may be coming near the end of the year. It may be something similar to this limited edition Bloxopoly game, but we will have to wait and see. This is the very first time I saw the Bloxopoly board game, and like I said, I didn't quite believe that it existed at first, but please allow me to prove to you that it most definitely does. Bloxopoly, this thing has its own dedicated Roblox Wikia page. Bloxopoly is a physical Roblox parody of the board game Monopoly. Only a limited quantity are known to exist, and all seem to be given away by Roblox officially. The only ways I have seen Roblox give this board game away are actually in the pictures at the end of this Wikia page. Most users receiving them from official giveaways or raffles Roblox hosted in the past, and said raffles appear to be held during the Roblox developer conference that they hold every single year. So in terms of how to get the Bloxopoly game that we can see right here, I would say your chances are pretty close to zero, and especially at this current point in time, which even I am personally sad about because, and I will show you these in just a second, but from a few screenshots of what comes in the box, I just know that this would be so fun to play. The Bloxy News tweet mentioned that an official Roblox board game may be coming near the end of the year, and the picture of Bloxopoly was only posted to give some kind of an idea as to what we could possibly be expecting. It's not even close to confirmed if that's anything like what the final product will look like, or even if it's going to be in the format of a Monopoly game, but if you want my thoughts on this, I really hope that we get something even remotely close to this, because I kind of want to play this right now. More recently, it was said at the virtual Roblox Developers Conference 2020 event that a popular board game would be released in Roblox's style in the holiday season of 2020. It's currently unknown if this will be Bloxopoly. That's crazy. Like, I can't help but wonder how long they have been secretly working on something like this for them to be able to fully release it in literally just a few months' time. But I would 1000% be lying if I said I wasn't excited for this, and I just hope they plan on shipping worldwide and that shipping won't cost 10 times the board game itself, but those are certainly some very ambitious wishes. What's fun about Bloxopoly is that the money is obviously changed from Monopoly money into Robux, and the street names around the board map are replaced with popular Roblox games from the time this board game got created, and you can tell it was created a while ago when you see that the jail on the board got replaced with prison life. When you open the box, there is a nice little greeting card inside. It is our pleasure to introduce you to Bloxopoly. Everything you see here has been custom made or drawn entirely by hand, from the money to the cards to the board itself. It's a tribute to our exciting 10-year history featuring all your favourite Roblox games and experiences. And just take a look at the little physical copies of some Robux bills. Everything about this product as a whole is just one of the coolest things I think I have ever seen relating to Roblox. We have left many surprises and Easter eggs throughout Bloxopoly. We cannot wait for you to discover them. Now get ready to immerse yourself in the imaginative world of Roblox. I mean, considering how similar Bloxopoly is to Monopoly, I doubt that they can sell it anywhere. So when we put it that way, it becomes apparent that it's very unlikely Bloxopoly will be the board game that they end up releasing and selling to us. But regardless of that fact, it's still a very fun concept to bless your minds with, and the fact that there is literally people out there right now that just have this Roblox Monopoly hybrid sitting on their shelves or something, I would go as far as to say it's unfathomable, so only the great Roblox Lord above knows how I am going to react when we actually see the real deal when it gets released and a bunch of people start buying it or even getting it as a Christmas gift. For those of you who have played any kind of Monopoly before, you're aware that the box comes with an instructions manual, so to speak. It basically tells you everything you need to know, from how much money each player starts with, all the way down to sections on how to play and how to win. Blah blah blah. ChloeGames, why are you telling us about Monopoly? Well, that's because Bloxopoly is no different. The game comes with a manual for starters which explains how to play Bloxopoly and each aspect of it. This Roblox board game also presents you with a manual when you open the box. Again, ranging from how much Robux you are supposed to start with, and moving down it tells you how to play, how to win, something called a speed rules if you want to play a shorter game than the typical Monopoly game would last. As you look more into this product and discover more and more things about it, it just makes you increasingly excited to see what happens with this new promised Roblox board game. But at the same time, if it is anything like this, I wonder what they are going to do about the games that you can buy around the board map, because if they use games that are popular right now, that might not be 100% the same case in a year or so. Look, let's just say this, whether we get this exact board game of Bloxopoly, whether we get something very similar to this but changed up ever so slightly, or whether we get a completely fresh and new Roblox related board game, literally any of those options are very intriguing, and it's safe to say I am beyond curious to see what we get. And always remember that it's only a few months away until we see the release of this mystery board game. Who knows, if we are lucky and patient enough, we might even see some Roblox staff release sneak peeks leading up to the actual holiday season release of the board game. But it's still so weird to talk about Roblox having an actual physical board game that people are gonna play in real life, most likely with their family, or at the very least with their friends. This is such an insane thought, and I for one am very excited to see what Roblox is working on and what they are gonna give to us. But anyway, let me guessing about Roblox creating their own board game and releasing it in just a few months. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.